Okay guys, I'm Aaron Blake. I'm back with bjjweekly.com, and today I want to cover one of my favorite techniques. It's a scissor sweep, and I want to get into a few of the details that I've figured out over the years that really make the scissor sweep work, and some things that I see people do that really don't work well when trying to do the scissor sweep. So there's a few main points that you need to remember when you do the scissor sweep. The first one, you always want to try, if possible, to grip right under his elbow and right at the seam of his gi, okay? I see a lot of people try to do the scissor sweep gripping here, gripping just wherever they grip, okay? And it's going to become very important when I show you guys the technique that you actually get his elbow and the seam, okay? And the grip that I want is the grip like this. Okay, so you're right under his elbow and you have a lot of leverage of forcing his elbow up when you grip like that. Okay, so this will be the first grip. The second grip obviously is just right in his collar here. He's got this nice tight gi. Good, just like that. Once I get my grip, I open my legs, keep my knees nice and tight. Don't let your legs fall open, keep your legs tight. Snake my hips away, put my knee across his belly. Make sure my knee's on a slight angle, okay? Don't keep your knee up like that. Slight angle, because where your knee goes is where your opponent's gonna go. Now I really wanna cover this arm, because this is the problem with making the scissor sweep work. I hear a lot of people say you can't scissor sweep someone when their two knees are on the ground, okay? From my perspective, that's not correct. You can't if you don't grip this arm correctly, okay? So the way to do that, and I'll show it wrong first so you guys see. Say I grip here. If I grip here, Rick has the ability to just put his arm down, okay? Same thing if I grip here, right? He can put his arm down. So what I need is I need the seam, and not only the seam, I need to keep this arm close to my body and up. Try to get this off, Rick. See, he can't move anywhere now. From this position, if I use my back here, I can sweep anybody, no problem, okay? And I come up. One more time. Start from the beginning. As soon as he's here, whatever, I take the time to get the seam, okay? Just relax, take the time. The other hand goes in the collar. Once I have this, I open my guard, move my hips away, my knee goes across. Now that I have the right grip, the sweep is easy, okay? Doesn't matter if his knee's up or down. I just use my back here to twist him to make a angle with his hip, with his shoulders, excuse me. And then I just scissor my legs, and then I just follow, ride him right up. Once I'm here now, I use my back strength. I see a lot of guys do this, okay? Or I see him do this, right? There's no power there. Think about a deadlift. All right? If you're trying to deadlift somebody, would you go up with your hands like this and try to go like that? No, not unless you want to rip your biceps off your arms. So everything's straight here, hanging. I use my lower back strength. Then I have so much power to sweep. And then I come up. Okay, I told you guys, but I want to make sure you remember right under the elbow, because what I'm going to see you guys do is you're going to grab up here by the tricep and you're going to grab down here by the arm. So I really want to reiterate, it needs to be the elbow. The reason why, if I grab up here on the tricep, he has so much, he can put the hand down, right? If I grab too low, same thing. He can put the hand down. If I grab right at the elbow, number one, I can put a tremendous amount of pressure on his elbow. And number two, try to go now. Because I can raise my own elbow, my shoulder, he can't stop me, okay? If I'm up here and I try to raise my arm, try to go over, he can go over, okay? If I go down here, it's easy for him to stop. I can't do anything, okay? So I need to be right at his elbow. Remember that. However, some guys like Rick have really long legs and they put their base really wide, okay? When this situation happens, now it is going to be difficult for me to go for the scissor sweep. But what I like to do is set up my scissor sweep, because it's one of my favorite moves. So I'll set it up and I'll get here and I'll say, okay, he's pretty wide. But what I'll do here is I'll try to go, and normally he's gonna fight me with this hand. He might even take this hand and put it over here to try to stop, or at least he's gonna grab my belt. He's gonna be here somewhere, and he's gonna probably try to posture himself up. Show what happens. Try to posture, yeah. But if I have two hands here, it's gonna be difficult for him to posture. But this is what I want, okay? I want him to try to posture up. Once this happens, I let go with my left hand, I come through, and I grab his wrist right here, his gi. Once I have this, I do two things at once. I pull and let go of his gi, and I sit up and grab his belt. Okay, right like this. Now from here, this part's important. I rock back onto my shoulder as I lift him up. Rick's been eating, he's getting heavier. And then I set him down. Okay, notice how I set him down. I sat up, my shoulder's in his shoulder. This part's very important. I lift my butt, I step my leg through, my hand comes down to the mat, my right leg comes in, my left leg comes in. All done just like that. Now I want to show you guys what I see, how I see this move done the wrong way so you can know the difference. Okay, so what happens a lot, you see here, guy gets here, good, he gets to the part where the guy postures up, he grabs this, he pulls it across, usually they'll get the belt or the back, whatever. But what happens from here that I see the wrong way, they roll down like this and they just do this, okay? What ends up happening is a scramble. He'll just scramble away and then he puts me back down, okay? So it's very important that when I go for this move, okay, I'm here, I reach under, I come through, I get the belt. I want to put my shoulder down, have total control of Rick. I sweep him and I sit up. Notice my base, okay? My foot here is hooked right behind his hamstring still. Now I lift my butt, I step through, I put a tremendous amount of pressure on his shoulder here, then I drop my arm, knee comes in, okay? Total control. Can't get away at all.